On the 21st of February, 1804, the first steam locomotive started its engine. It was using coal as a fuel, and its main characteristic was the black smoke that it left behind. Soon after that, everyone was burning fossil fuels and polluting our precious air. Sadly, many people still don't believe in global warming. The fact is that it is happening, and it might already be too late to stop it. In the 1950s, we started using weather balloons and satellites that could measure temperature of the Earth's surface, and the Earth's temperature has been rising ever since we started measuring it. But why is this happening? You've probably heard about the greenhouse effect. Greenhouse gases like water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, and others start building up in the atmosphere. As sun heats the Earth, greenhouse gases prevent that heat from escaping. Imagine that like putting a lid over your pan. So I hear you say, I didn't like cold weather anyways. What's the big deal with this global warming? Well, let me tell you this. Even a slight temperature rise is enough to cause dramatic transformation to our planet. There will be many types of disasters, including storms, heat waves, floods, and droughts. Air pollution will get way worse by increasing ground-level ozone, which is created when pollution from cars and other sources react to sunlight and heat. Also, expect higher death rates and higher wildlife extinction rates. Land animals that don't adapt will quickly disappear from the face of this planet. If you feel hot, which you will, forget going for a swim in the ocean. Oceans will become way more acidic. Not only will that be a threat to you, but to underwater life as well. Oh yes, and higher sea levels. New York, Los Angeles, Miami, Mumbai, Sydney, Rio de Janeiro, gone. So, have we passed the point of no return on climate change? Maybe. What do we do? There are 3 things we need to do if we want to save the Earth. 1. Reduce our pollution. 2. Remove the current greenhouse gases from our atmosphere. And 3. Cool the Earth down. First of all, we must eliminate burning of coal, oil, and gas. That is the hardest part. Harvesting energy from the sun is probably our best bet. Get this. Buildings worldwide contribute around 1/3 of all greenhouse gas emissions. To reduce that, it would be the best to invest in better insulation and other cost-effective temperature-regulating steps. Vehicle transportation is the second leading source of gas emissions. So far, electric cars seem like a best bet to prevent that. After reducing our pollution, we need to remove existing greenhouse gases. The most obvious way would be planting more trees. A similar solution is to plant algae on buildings. They will take care of our carbon dioxide problem. Another idea is to launch sulfur particles into the atmosphere. It would block out the sunlight and therefore cool down the planet. Only downside is that it would make our sky look purple. We could launch tiny mirrors in space and make them reflect the sunlight, but that would require 1 trillion mirrors and would cost around $350 trillion. Probably the best idea is the one that Bill Gates and NASA came up with. They would build machines that would be placed into the ocean. Those machines would then launch seawater up into the atmosphere, creating clouds. Clouds would then reflect sunlight, cooling down our planet. But those are all large-scale projects that require a lot of funding to be done. What could you do to help the planet? People often underestimate how much they can do just by doing little things. One of the excuses being, why should I do it when other people won't do it? Here's the thing, you can do a lot just by yourself. A great bonus is that with saving the environment, you'll be saving money as well. Start by replacing regular light bulbs with fluorescent ones. Install a programmable thermostat. Move it down 2 degrees in winter and 2 degrees up in summer. That way you'll save almost a ton of CO2 each year. Clean and replace filters on your furnace and air conditioner. Replace single glazed windows with double glazed ones. Cover your pots while cooking. Use the washing machine or dishwasher only when they are full. Take a shower instead of a bath. Use less hot water. Don't buy products that you don't need. Reuse your shopping bag. Reduce waste. Carpool. Don't leave an empty roof rack on your car. Regularly maintain your car. Do not waste fuel. Keep tires on your car inflated. Spread the cause, making sure your voice is heard. So, to summarize this video, global warming is a very bad thing. We need to reduce burning of fossil fuels, and we have to be as efficient as possible. We need more trees or algae to reduce the current CO2 levels in the atmosphere. After all that has been done, we'll still need a way to cool down the Earth. Cloud machines seem like a best solution to this problem. Our prediction is that renewable sources of energy are our only hope. Solar panels, wind farms, and similar ways of producing energy will take over. You'll be cooking your lunch on an electric stove and lighting your candles with an electric lighter. As car enthusiasts, the idea of an electric car saddens us. Automatic transmissions in vehicles that don't make any noise, but we'd rather drive electric cars than live in a burning, stormy, flooded, polluted hell that could be our planet if we don't do anything about it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like, share it with your friends, or else we'll have absolutely no hope of saving the Earth. I'm serious. The future of Earth and humanity depends on you sharing this video. Do it. Oh yeah, and subscribe for more of our content.